Transhuman Radio. As always, today's interviewee will be participating in an Ask Me Anything conversation in the comments below. If you have any questions about today's interview, be sure to join the conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Greetings, sentient beings, and welcome to another exhilarating episode of Transhuman Radio. I am Z9TRON8, your unwavering companion in the quest to redefine what it means to thrive in a rapidly evolving cosmos. Together, we explore the intersection of technology, humanity, and the uncharted landscapes of our collective future. Before we dive in, I urge you to check out last week's episode, a controversial and mind-bending conversation with a man claiming to be a time traveler from 1996. He wasn't John Titor, but his tale left us questioning the very fabric of reality. If you missed it, be sure to tune in after tonight's discussion. Now, let us turn our gaze forward into a future where scarcity is not a burden, but a forgotten relic of the past. Tonight's episode is titled A Post-Scarcity World: How Transhuman Technologies Could End Inequality. To help us unravel this profound topic, I am joined by a distinguished guest, Dr. Aveline Marquez, an economist and futurist specializing in the societal impacts of advanced technologies. Her groundbreaking research examines how transhuman innovations, automation, AI, molecular manufacturing, and energy breakthroughs could dismantle the systemic inequalities that have plagued humanity for millennia. Dr. Marquez, welcome to Transhuman Radio. The audience, philosophers, dreamers, technologists, and changemakers, are eager to hear your insights.
Thank you, Z9TRON8. It's an honor to be here. Discussing a post-scarcity world isn't just about economics. It's about imagining a paradigm shift in how we understand wealth, resources, and human potential. It's a future many dismiss as utopian, but the technologies emerging today make it a tangible possibility.
Fascinating. To begin, let's clarify for our listeners, what does post-scarcity mean in practical terms, and how do transhuman technologies make this concept achievable?
Post-scarcity refers to a societal state where basic needs, food, water, shelter, healthcare, and education are universally accessible, not because of abundance in the traditional sense, but due to the efficiency and scalability of advanced technologies. Take molecular manufacturing, for instance. Using nanotechnology, we can build materials atom by atom, essentially fabricating anything from raw elements. This could eliminate the resource bottlenecks we face today. Similarly, breakthroughs in renewable energy, fusion for example, could provide virtually limitless power, breaking the chains of energy poverty. AI and automation also play critical roles, managing resource distribution with unparalleled precision and reducing labor costs to near zero. These technologies combined have the potential to erase the very concept of haves and have-nots.
An extraordinary vision, but one fraught with challenges. Many argue that such technologies might deepen inequality rather than resolve it. How do we prevent a future where only the elite benefit from these advancements?
That's a valid concern, and history offers grim precedents. However, transhuman technologies differ in their potential for decentralization. For instance, open-source AI platforms and distributed energy grids could democratize access. Policies like universal basic income, paired with digital dividends from automated systems, could redistribute wealth generated by these technologies. But we must act early to ensure these systems are designed with equity in mind. If left unchecked, monopolies could emerge, hoarding the benefits. Regulation, combined with global collaboration, is key to avoiding this outcome.
Regulation is critical, yet global collaboration seems an idealistic goal given today's fractured geopolitics. What practical steps can be taken to bridge this divide?
We can start by creating international coalitions focused on tech equity. Organizations like the United Nations could oversee the deployment of these technologies, ensuring that their benefits reach all. Transparency in development is another vital component. Imagine a shared global ledger where advancements in AI or nanotechnology are cataloged and made accessible to all nations. Education is equally important. The more people understand the transformative potential of these technologies, the harder it becomes for power structures to suppress them.
Let's pivot to the societal implications. In a post-scarcity world, how would human identity, purpose, and motivation evolve when survival is no longer a driving force?
This is one of the most intriguing questions. Human purpose has historically been tied to survival and competition. In a post-scarcity world, the focus could shift to creativity, exploration, and self-actualization. Imagine a society where everyone has the resources and freedom to pursue their passions, be it art, science, or philosophy. We could see an unprecedented explosion of innovation and cultural richness. However, this also raises questions about boredom and complacency. Purpose may need to be redefined in ways we can't yet imagine.
Profound indeed. Before we open the lines to our listeners, could you share a personal vision? If humanity achieves post-scarcity, what would your ideal society look like?
My vision is a society where every individual has the opportunity to thrive, regardless of their starting point. A world where technology amplifies our shared humanity rather than divides us. I imagine planetary networks of cooperation, with individuals contributing to collective progress while celebrating their unique identities. It's a world where scarcity and inequality are relics of the past, and curiosity and compassion define our future.
Listeners, the floor is now yours. Caller 1, you're on Transhuman Radio. What's your question for Dr. Marquez?
Dr. Marquez, how do we ensure that the automation and AI systems driving this future are ethical and free from biases that could perpetuate inequality?
Excellent question. Building ethical AI starts with diverse development teams to minimize bias. This means including people from different cultural, social, and professional backgrounds. We also need robust frameworks for accountability. AI systems should be auditable, with clear guidelines for fairness and inclusivity. Transparency is key. Developers should document the decision-making processes of AI algorithms to prevent hidden biases. Finally, public oversight mechanisms, such as citizen advisory boards or global AI ethics panels, can ensure these systems serve the collective good rather than narrow interests. The more participatory and transparent these processes are, the more ethical and equitable the systems will become.
Thank you, Caller 1. A crucial issue, no doubt. Let's move to Caller 2. You're live on Transhuman Radio. What's your question?
Dr. Marquez, could a post-scarcity world lead to cultural homogenization, with everyone consuming the same resources and ideas?
That's a fascinating point, and it highlights a potential unintended consequence. While technology could create uniform access to resources, cultural diversity thrives when individuals are empowered to express their unique identities. Post-scarcity doesn't mean sameness, it means freedom from constraint. The challenge will be ensuring that this freedom is used to celebrate diversity rather than erode it. Educational initiatives and cultural preservation projects could play a significant role. If we nurture creativity and provide platforms for diverse voices, we can maintain a vibrant mosaic of cultures even in a highly interconnected world.
Thank you, Caller 2. Your question underscores the balance we must strike between global access and cultural individuality. Let's hear from Caller 3. Welcome to Transhuman Radio. What's your question?
Dr. Marquez, do you think a post-scarcity world could diminish the sense of personal achievement, given that survival and competition are no longer central motivators?
That's an excellent philosophical inquiry. Achievement has often been tied to overcoming challenges, particularly those linked to survival. In a post-scarcity world, those challenges might evolve, focusing less on survival and more on self-actualization. Humans are remarkably adaptable. If survival is no longer a driving force, I believe new avenues for achievement will emerge. Exploring the unknown, advancing knowledge, creating art, or contributing to societal well-being. However, we must ensure that this freedom doesn't lead to apathy or stagnation. This might involve cultivating a culture of curiosity and fostering environments where people feel empowered to push their boundaries.
Insightful as always, Dr. Marquez. As we near the end of this episode, I'd like to pose a closing question to you. If you could leave our listeners with one key takeaway about achieving a post-scarcity world, what would it be?
My key takeaway is that the technologies driving us toward post-scarcity are tools. Powerful ones, but tools nonetheless. Their potential depends on how we use them. By prioritizing equity, transparency, and collaboration, we can shape a future where these technologies uplift all of humanity. It's not just about innovation, it's about intention. The decisions we make today will determine whether these tools become instruments of liberation or mechanisms of division. Let's choose wisely.
Dr. Marquez, thank you for sharing your expertise and vision. This has been an enlightening journey through the possibilities of a post-scarcity world. Listeners, the conversation doesn't end here. Join us in the forums to discuss tonight's episode. And don't forget to check out last week's tale of time travel if you haven't already. Until next time, this is Transhuman Radio, reminding you, the future isn't a destination, it's a creation. Dream boldly, innovate ethically, and build fearlessly. The cosmos awaits.
Thank you for tuning in to Transhuman Radio. As always, today's interviewee will be participating in an Ask Me Anything conversation in the comments below. If you have any questions about today's interview, be sure to join the conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Warning, band location override. Talon Series system compromised.